welcome back to the channel. Thank you for tuning in as always. And busy weekend of YouTube videos this weekend. Oh, it's been great. So, interesting one. Multiple valeting product reviews. We're going to see how the snow foam pre-wash gets on with that on a modern car with good paint. So we'll see how it gets on. There's no coatings on this and I rarely wash it. Last time I done it, probably 2-3 months ago, it had Guy on. That was it, as a last stage protection. So today, part one, Mjjc kindly sent me this. This is the only product that is sponsored on this video. Everything else is my own, bought and paid for with my own hard-earned money. So this is being tested in the foam cannon, also very kindly supplied by Mjjc. I'll put a link to that in the description. You get 10% off if you use my code. I'll put a link to that in the description as well. So that is going on pre-rinse. Then another total newbie. I've had this in for ages but never got round to testing it. So Meguiars Ultimate Wash and Wax, approximately 4 capfuls in there. It is so stiff I struggled to get it out. I measured 1 blob, then done 3 more blobs about the same. It's roughly accurate. Then we have neat Auto Smart Red 7 in there, brand new pot of Bilt Hamber auto wheel in there, and I am going to split the wheel like so and do half and half to see how that gets off, lifting the product, lifting the dirt. We'll do that, have a look at some analysis, and that's like a pre-wash for the wheels. Once that's done, just for the shampoo part, I'm going to shampoo the wheels with Auto Bright Direct Just Wheels. I've got a little bit in the foamer and a little bit in the bucket. And then to finish, we have the Meguiars Hybrid Ceramic Wax. Spray on, hose off. And then the Hybrid Ceramic Detailer, just to finish any final spots. So we'll half and half that, 50-50. And I'll try and spray away so that there's no contamination. Hope my knee's not in the shot. If it is, I apologise. Suppose I should do that quite quick, eh? Uncontaminated edge of the card. Please work. Phew. We'll let that dwell. I will speed up the run time for the video. We'll hose it off in a minute. So we've had, give or take, me putting it on the tripod and waiting. It does look like the Bilt Hamber's being a bit more aggressive, doesn't it? So that's very red, and then you've got little bits of red. Anyway, let's see. So that's about 3 minutes. Let's get it off, see what happens. Try and be as fair as possible. Well, I'm going to say Red 7 side, a little bit of dirt. Bilt Hamber side, a little bit of dirt. Bilt Hamber, there's really nothing in it. We were 50-50 split, and I'd say with the level of dirt that was on these wheels, both of those products performed just as well as each other, which I thought might be the case. I mean, I interchange between the two, as I've said in previous videos, because I've got a large bottle of the Auto Smart one. I use that sometimes. If I've got Bilt Hamber in stock, I use that. Right, that's that one. Next. Right, 2 more things I meant to say, and that was because I've been researching dilution ratios, etc., for various products that I've been testing, and looking at data sheets for various products. Everyone I checked said irritant, causes irritation, wash off skin immediately. This is for things like foams, alloy wheel cleaner. The AD one says not to get it on your skin. So I've never done this. I rarely wear them. I got them the other day from Amazon and thought it my duty to at least mention to everyone, good practice, start doing it. I'll tell you why. When I valeted the car Wednesday, when I was off making a video on the Subaru, that evening, itchy hand. Anyway, enough of that. And the other thing, if you're enjoying the content, please consider hitting that like and subscribe button and smashing that bell button so you get notifications when I put up new content. Anyway, very, very weak mixture of AD just wheels. And I mean very weak, because this stuff is strong. So I've got weak mixture in the foamer and weak mixture in the bucket. I'll do one on camera. I think during my tip tests the other week, I've left a non-optimal tip or pickup tip in here. Probably on the thinner spectrum. And that's that. So this is just going to need a very gentle agitation, and that is it. That'll do. And that is that. Get that straight off, and I'll do the others off camera. Total perfection, minimal manual labour required. I'll get the others done off camera, and then we're on to foam. Fabulous. That's that bit out of the way. Minimal manual labour. I'm not aiming for perfection. This is just a maintenance wash, but it's nice to show how well they come up. 90% product, 10% my effort. Easy peasy. Right, MJJC, Canon MJJC foam. Here we go. Oh, I need to tighten one of the unions on my sprayer. Anyway, as you can see, let's just get back a bit. It is moving. It is moving. It's lovely and thick, but it is moving. Fabulous. I'm going to turn it down half a squirt, half a turn. I meant half a turn back from maximum. If there is any confusion, and this is what we want to see coming off. Okay. Sure we've got total coverage. I have this fear of running out of product before being fully covered. Well, we've done the whole car, we got that left. Picking up the last bit. Now, gonna give that a proper good 10 minutes. I think we'll all agree. Wicked coverage, wicked coverage. Right, I'll give that a proper 10 minutes. I'll have a proper break. Might even get the kettle on. And it's doing good. You'd expect it to do good because, you know, it's made by the people that make the sprayer. So you'd think it's formulated to work with it. We're moving. It's not a huge smell, but let's leave that and then we'll start getting it off. Well, that's been approximately 10 minutes, approaching 10 minutes. It's doing what we like it to do, drawing a little outline of the car on the floor where the product's running down the panel and hopefully taking the dirt with it. So we'll leave that for 1 or 2 more minutes and then start getting it off. Well, that's done all right, hasn't it? For a pre-wash. We're happy. We are happy. Right, let's get some more of this off. Hiya. I'll get that all rinsed off camera before we lose light, and then we'll get on to the, I'll show the results as normal, and then we'll have a look at the next part, Meguiars Ultimate Wash and Wax. And as a reminder, fresh gloves, happy days. I have approximately 4 capfuls of Meguiars Wash and Wax in my bucket. I have activated it with the pressure washer just to get it moving. Excuse me. Now what we're looking at is the slickness of the product. We know it's going to wash. It's a brand name, a well-known, well-trusted brand name. So what I'm looking for is the smell, the delivery, the effectiveness. It smells amazing. Right, a little rinse, a new glug of product, and we'll go on again. Just let it drip down the panel. It feels lovely and slick. That's always one of my #1 watch outs, really, or #1 concern. And I think that's probably why I regularly turn to Chemical Guys suds, because for the amount of product you use, it is one of the slickest wash and waxes I've ever used, and I just really like it. You know how there's certain things you always reach for? Well, that's one of them. As I've said in my other videos, as much as Chemical Guys does sometimes attract some negative views online, I like them. Right, so that ticks all the boxes for me. One more on camera and I'll get the rest done off camera, but that ticks all the boxes. Slick, smells wonderful, nice, delicate, gentle cleaning. Just what we want. Just what we want. Get in here. And that's doing good. That is doing good. Lovely, lovely. Right, I'll get all that done off camera and then rinse, and we'll have a look at the results. Let's just have a look, see if we're starting to get any water action. Not really. Oh, I don't know. Look, a little bit. Just a bit. There, I'll take it all back. That's encouraging. That's what we like to see. Right, I'll get that all rinsed off camera and then we'll start getting the last stage protection on. Right, so we do have some water action from just the Ultimate Wash and Wax, which is good, So now, hybrid ceramic wax, ceramic made easy, spray on, rinse off and dry. Let's have a look, shall we? So I reckon treat this door, don't treat that. So we can see this one not touched yet. I'm going to treat that one. That one's untreated. That's untreated. Ooh. Wonky nozzle. There we go. I think a little bit of product has just gone jelly-like in the packet. Right, let's agitate that in. Right, we'll call that an outtake. I'm going to give that a good shake because, as you can see, it's a bit gunked. Right, we'll do a take two. Apologies, I had to spend a bit of time degunking the sprayer. Right, fingers crossed. Well, immediate observation is that whilst that bit looks good, I don't know, you know, we're getting a bit of cling there. We're getting beading here. That bit's almost dry. There's a pool just starting to open up. But it's not as immediately as impressive as, for example, Guy on wet coat or the Auto Glim Polar Seal. Now, whether that's because of the current weather conditions, let me just check. Spray on, rinse off, and that's as much as it says. We have a QD to try at the end, but the idea is I don't want to be doing too much of that in this weather. Right, let's try another one. I'll make sure it's on the lower. I'm not mucking about with the quantity, just so we can tell. This panel's done. That comes off quick. This panel's not been done, but there may have been some overspray. This one's definitely not seen any. And I mean, you're getting some bead already. Right, let's see. Too much hang in my opinion. Good there, but this panel's straight. It should be off there like the clappers. I say straight, vertical. Right, let's try bonnet. Bonnet's definitely not seen anything yet, apart from ultimate wash and wax. It may just be too cold. I mean, look, the wash and wax has done that. Great. Great. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2 on the front. Well, that is better. Impressive. Hopefully that gives you enough to see. Very, very good. Nearly dry. You could probably dry that with a hose. Right, that's great. Right, let's get some more on. Let's get some more on that bit. Wonderful. We're getting better. Right, let's get this bit done. I think we're going good now. We're cooking with gas. Maybe it just needed a little bit more agitation in the bottle. It's coming out a far different consistency now. I don't think I mentioned it smells lovely. Maybe that was part of the problem. A bit thick in the bottle, needed more shaking. Definitely seems to be doing the biz. Right, I'm gonna get the roof done. Well, it's doing all right. It's doing all right. That is nice to see. Right, I'm going to pause that, get around the whole car, get it rinsed. Right, I just stopped the pressure washer literally 30 seconds ago. Initial observation is, well, it looks like the front of the picture actually, the front of the packaging. It is very good. It's, however, not as impressive as Guyon. Genuinely, Guyon still impresses me massively. Hence probably one of the reasons why I continuously make videos saying it's still my favourite last stage protection. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. But the beading's okay. And as per normal, I will post an update in the week to give an update on the longevity of the coating. No doubt we're in for some stinking weather. I'm going to get the woolly mammoth. This part always provides a pretty good test, so we'll just tease this along and you can see what we're being left with. Interesting, eh? I mean, I did that on exact same thing the other day on the Forester, and there was nothing, even though the Forester's got terrible paint. Anyway, I'll get round and get that dry and we'll have a look. Well, I used the big boy to expedite the drying process, and I can genuinely say, even if you had little residual spots like this, they weren't sitting, marking, all just getting buzzed around. I suspect the areas maybe where I personally didn't think we were getting the hydrophobicity I was expecting, maybe I missed a few bits during the hand wash phase. So I'll give it the benefit of the doubt. Still not as impressive as wet coat, but I think it's fairly well accepted that that is one of the greats. Right, where's the other spray? Ceramic quick detailer. This will be my last action. Oh, cool, Bennett. Oh, well, that snapped the lid off the. Well, that's a good product test. It shattered the lid here, covered me in it, and anyway, I shan't bother showing you the results of that, but let's just say I'm covered in it. And it's up the car, brilliant. Anyway, it says wipe on, wipe off, and as I say, this will be my last action, and once I get this buffed, I'm gonna step back, look at the car, show you what the car looks like, maybe when I've wiped off what went up the windscreen, at the grill and the lights and the spotlight. Anyway, it is true what they say, wipe on, wipe off, and that leaves a spotless finish. Here's me. Should have brought the GoPro light out, shouldn't I? There you have it. Lovely, clean, unmarked paintwork. Admittedly, the last bit was a bit of a panic due to getting covered in product, which I wasn't looking forward to, wasn't expecting. Anyway, just give that a little buff, just to see if there's any. I think it's too dark now to see if there's any difference between the treated side, treated, not treated, although, you know, I think it's widely accepted by watching this video that it's had a few coats of this, that and the other. So as always, I hope you enjoyed that, and I hope you find it interesting. Good to test some different products. Apologies. The end results always speak for themselves. It's come up nice. It has come up nice. And if you scrub back to the start of the video, hopefully you'll all agree it was minging. And there hasn't really been a huge amount of manual labour. Anyway, that's me for today. Have I said everything? Have we covered everything? We have. That stuff does go on easy though, I must admit, it does go on easy. I'm gonna, because Mrs. car rarely gets a clean, I'm gonna treat the car to using up some more of this. Interesting that it's shattered on, look, it's a brand new bottle. I've got that all over me. I'll go and rinse my eyes. Anyway, hope you enjoyed that. And as always, if you're enjoying the content, please consider a like and subscribe, and smash that bell button so you get notifications when I post up new content, of which there is loads. Sorry, it's coming. Right, take care everyone, see you again soon. Bye bye.